Less than a week until Democracy 2012. The presidential campaign is back on, including Mitt Romney today in Florida. He spoke alongside Florida Senator Marco Rubio and former Governor Jeb Bush. Both campaigns have a busy final week. Romney hitting 4 states in 2 days, starting with Wisconsin and Ohio on Friday, and New Hampshire and Colorado on Saturday. President Obama's schedule picks up Saturday with stops in Ohio, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Virginia, and then New Hampshire, Florida, Ohio, and Colorado on Sunday. Both men are focusing on similar battleground states, ending here in Colorado. 7 News reporter Mark Stewart looking at the importance of this final push, new at 10.
To better understand why all of the candidates are on the move, take a look at this map. All of the states in tan are the so-called swing states. Let's start to the south in Florida. 29 electoral votes. According to the latest Real Clear Politics poll, which is an average of all the major polls, Governor Romney leads President Obama 49 to 47.7%. If we move up the coast to Virginia, another important state with 13 electoral votes, Romney has a minuscule edge over the president, 47.9% to 47.4%. And then if we move up north, the race is just as tight. That is why momentum could determine this race.
So the most important thing that the two campaigns can do right now is to ensure that their supporters get to the polls. So both candidates want to get their bases fired up, get their volunteers ready to go and out knocking on doors so they get as many voters to the polls as possible.
So now let's take a look at the numbers in the Midwest. First to Iowa, where the president has a 1-point lead, making it a toss-up. The president also holds a 2-point lead in Ohio. But back in 2008, he had a 5-point lead. So in 2012, Ohio may be the must-win state.
Almost every poll, I think, in Nevada shows Obama up. Almost every poll in Wisconsin shows him up. The only state which seems particularly close of those three is Ohio. So really all eyes are on Ohio right now. I think it's likely that if the candidate who wins the state of Ohio will end up winning the presidential race.
Even if you have ties to a particular state, that doesn't necessarily guarantee a win. Take a look at Wisconsin. President Obama has a 4-point lead in the polls, even though it's Paul Ryan's home state. If everything goes as the current polls show, that's enough electoral votes for President Obama to win. As far as Colorado, it's a dead heat at 47.8%. That's why both candidates will be spending part of their weekends here in the Rockies. In Denver, Mark Stewart, 7 News.